I actually managed to survive the sleep paralysis demon, and I can show you how to do the same. It's nothing to be scared or worried about, really. If you haven't already, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content on dreams, nightmares, and all things sleep. I've had that eerie figure standing over me while I was sleeping many times. For those who are not familiar, sleep paralysis demon is when you're either asleep or half asleep and find yourself unable to move your body. You feel like you're paralyzed, and in that state, you may sense, see, or feel a dark figure looming over you. It's quite common, and if you look it up, you'll find that many people experience it, but there's no need to be afraid. It's not some strange demonic entity or anything like that. It's actually quite natural. Here's the deal. When you're in that state of sleep paralysis, you're kind of in between being fully awake and fully asleep. It's like your brain is in a hyper-aware but not quite lucid state. In this state, you can have hallucinations, and the most common one is seeing a figure, because let's face it, one of the scariest things to imagine when you can't move is a mysterious figure right there in your bed. I can't really explain why that's the case, but there are entire subreddits dedicated to sleep paralysis figures if you're interested in exploring it further. To me, it's all just an illusion, a trick of the mind. That figure isn't actually there, it's not real. So how do you survive it or deal with it? Well, it comes down to personal and spiritual growth, which is primarily about awareness. It sounds too easy and simple, but it really is that simple. Realize that it's just an idea, a figure, and you can't move. Just lay there with that awareness. Don't try to do anything, don't attempt to move or escape in any way. Just lie there and tell yourself, I'm not going to do anything, I'll just stay here. Remind yourself that it's all a trick, an illusion in your mind, similar to a dream or a nightmare. And remember, all dreams and nightmares come to an end. They can't harm you because they're not real. They're like a fleeting shadow in the wind. The problem arises when you try to move though. When you attempt to escape that paralysis, you're likely to face resistance because, well, it's sleep paralysis after all. And what does that resistance lead to? More stress and fear. This in turn amplifies your sense of helplessness and can even prolong the experience. The key is to be aware and remind yourself that it's not real. But most importantly, don't try to escape it. When you try to escape or resist something, it's like you're trying to manifest something and you focus on what you don't want. You end up getting more of it. Fear, anxiety, depression, and paranoia can set in, which is definitely not what you want when you're unable to move and potentially hallucinating a devilish demon holding you down. You may have noticed this in your own life. If you constantly worry and stress about the worst possible scenarios, you'll likely find yourself experiencing those situations way more often. It's not because you're unlucky or it's random. It's because what you focus on, you give your energy to it, and the universe responds by mirroring back what you're focusing on. The same principle applies to the sleep paralysis figure, demon, hag, or whatever you want to call it. So have you ever experienced this yourself? Let us know in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and click on that notification bell for more amazing content like this. Share this with a friend if they may need a wake-up call.